Greetings and salutations, everyone. Dan the Wolfman here. I forgot how fun 22 long rifles can be. We got the Derya TM22. Excuse the sound of gunfire here in the background. So this Derya TM22, there are 5 different versions of this rifle. This is the Flash 18. They sent it to me in wolf gray, which I appreciate, which is pretty cool. 4-position adjustable stock. Obviously, it's a kind of a cool trainer here. Very nice kind of rubbery grip that would be good outdoors. It's really a short reach trigger, so smaller hands will do fine with this. The whole family. A nice flat face trigger, nice trigger pull. Bolt. This model has flip up sights. I got her dialed in. We got a nice wide handguard, feels like the real deal, with a bit of Picatinny there to put your weapon mounted lighter bipod. It is threaded 1/2 by 28 inch, so if you need some quiet pest control, this thing could do it. Ran 40 rounds already. I've ran 3 different types of ammo. It's been doing great. Got it basically sighted in. I'm hitting a little bit high. I want to hit high. I got 23.5 yards, so basically a 25-yard zero, but I'm going 1 to 2 inches high because a bullet dropped past 75. This should have less. Most rifles are 16. This is 18 inch, so with higher velocity ammo, it's probably not that bad. So if I'm 1 to 2 inches high at 25, I figure now I'm getting dropped down not so low at past 75 yards. So you got a nice kind of 2 inches either direction kind of thing. If you think differently, let me know. And I brought 7 different types of ammo. Right now we're going to run the Aguila 38 grain. I think it's high velocity for the first time. Just 12 yards now. I'll put it back out in a minute. I'm on the second position, so I like second or third. Again, 4th position, really nice grip. Nice safety, like a 1911, down to fire. Very intuitive, mag release. Very nice, cool looking, good trainer for the whole family. Obviously going a little too fast for precision, so not so shabby there. With the first 10, I'm going to do 5 more at 23.5 yards. I rushed a bit too much there. Maybe 1 more. Let's see. I might have crammed too many in. And lockback, nice. I've had lockback all the time with all 3 mags I've used today. And I'm not the best shooter. That's still a little too high for me and maybe a little right, but that might be the Aguila high velocity. I might come just a little bit left and a little bit down to sights are 4s. Just remember 4s, front opposite, rear same. So I want to lower, meaning I want to raise my front post up a little bit. And I want the same rear sight, same. I want to put that a little bit to the left. All right, now let's run Federal 36 grain hollow points. We haven't ran this bucket stuff yet. Let's see how that does. We'll do 5 at 12 yards and then 5 at 23.5 yards. Fun rifle, and it feels really good. I really like the forend of this. M-lock everywhere, and again, you could put a lighter bipod there, and it is threaded. Just a really great trainer, I think, for the whole family. Very, very budget. Very, very budget friendly with a lot of great features. And it has 2 peeps. I'm using the smaller of the peeps. And there even is a ridge on the top. It might change your elevation for even finer, but I'm using the small peep, just FY. And I'm more a pistol guy than a rifle shooter, but that's not bad for me. Maybe I'm pulling a little bit right, and I keep moving the sight left, but I think it's actually my lower back that's causing that. We'll do the 5 more. It's functioning with all this ammo with the Federal down at, I want to see if it hits a little lower, being lower grain weight. All right, Federal 36 grain hollow points. Shot high a little bit. Nice. This thing's functioning perfect with all kinds of different ammo. I think we're 4 out of 7 so far. And not bad. I'm still high, but that's because I kind of do pistol shooting. I kind of just do combat hold, not 6 o'clock hold. It's hard for me to remember. So I might raise the front one more notch and switch ammo. All right, on to Winchester 36 grain copper-plated hollow point, whatever they call it. And not great, but not bad there. It's just me, I'm fatiguing out. And now all the way down 70 feet. This thing's running great. What are we, five different types of ammo? All right, guys, just gonna read off what ammo we've already used in the, I did a 10-minute video kind of citing in. We're still working on it. Winchester 40 grain copper Dynapoint, 1,255 feet per second. So a small hollow point. That's actually probably a good for 2-legged, 4-legged, little squirrels, big old boys, all kinds of things. That's probably a decent performing, you know, expansion, but not too much around, because you don't want too much expansion, depending on what you're going for. Federal Auto Match 40 grain, so that's lead, and it ran that fine. Aguila 38 grain Super Extra. I got a feeling that might be accurate, and I might want to test that later. Federal 36 grain Champion Copper Jacketed Hollow Point. So maybe smaller critters, if you want them to explode, that might be good. Similar to the Winchester 36 grain Copper Jacketed Hollow Point at 1280. The only two we haven't ran yet is Blazer 40 grain and Winchester 40 grain lead. So we will get to that, and we'll do some fun defensive stuff. I think I want to do some fun stuff first, and maybe at the end we'll get to this. Guys, let's do something fun. We got bad guys, 1 at 8 yards, 1 on the right at 18 yards. This thing's been doing good. Comes with 2 10s. I got a 15. You can get 15s and 25s available for it. I like it. I think if I can get a couple 25s to stock up on, and these little cute ones you can put in little pockets and stuff, you know, it's good for kids, family. If your wife's got a bug out but she's small and she can't hump a lot of heavy ammo, 22 long rifles make a lot of sense. They're quiet. This could be really quiet if you want it to be. You know, people can't tell where you are if you just shoot a couple rounds, you know, small game hunting, that kind of thing. Okay, here we go. '22s are so much fun. There we go. Let's see how I did. So while I don't recommend 22s as a defensive tool, except for what I'm saying for certain bad SH situations, for the smaller, the elderly, whatever, just because of ammo weight alone, but as a survival item for small game hunting, not alerting others in the area to your location. If you only shoot like twice at a squirrel kind of thing, it's hard to locate. Just because they're quiet. Even without a can, they're quiet. And if you put a can, even more so. First 5 body shots. And then let's look at all these headshots. 22s can be very effective if you go for the right area of the ears and whatnot. Look at all those. whole bunch in there. And then this guy at 18 yards, all the body shots, all really good. All the head shots at the end, all very good too. So I think 22s are underestimated for certain situations, but this is a fun trainer for the whole family. More importantly, it's a good facsimile for the bigger centerfire stuff. That's pretty important as they grow up. But again, like if you have someone in your crew, like you know, I might have a couple, and the female of the couple, not a gun person, she's not going to carry 7 loaded 30 rounders of centerfire ammo besides the backpack, the food, the water, 60-pound ruck. But having, you know, 5 magazines of this and, you know, 500 round packs, that's a lot of ammo that can go a long way for hunting and signaling and survival purposes. Plus, they're just so much fun. This thing's cool. It's a lot of fun. All right, 10 yards and 23 yards. Let's have a little more fun. Then we'll finish with some groups with that other ammo to see if it runs. We're getting dirty now, but it is what it is. Okay. Yeah, she's starting to get, that bolt's starting to get some gunked up to it. Here we go. Ah! Ow! And there we go. All right, so how'd I do? Pretty good. I mean, this guy's still all very sufficiently food wired in the upper thoracic cavity, covered by a hand, as well as his very tiny head, covered by a head. One barely, but not so bad. And here, one flyer. The rest is all, again, still pretty good in here, and a whole lot of more headshots at 70 feet, 23.5 yards. That's no recoil. Very low sound signature report. 22s are very, very easy to shoot and very, very cheap to shoot, and therefore a whole lot of fun, especially in Armageddon times. You can stock up on the ammo, it's so cheap, survivability, that kind of thing. Before you guys leave, please don't leave yet. I at least want to run a few rounds of these other, so we can say it runs with all 7 types of ammo. All right, guys, thanks for sticking with me. Just because some people are going to want to know, can it run the cheap stuff? Always, always, always. Whatever kind of rifle, pistol it is, disassemble it or COP it at least on the rails, rack the bolt or the slide 100, 150 times, and then break it in with hot ammo. So I went with the hotter stuff first. She's done great. Now let's go with the really cheap stuff. Blazer, CCI, and this Winchester, even the lead round nose, it looks really shitty. This Winchester target and plinking. So we'll do a mag of each of those at 12 yards. And then I got 6 rounds left of the Gila 38 grain. Let me know, guys, this high velocity stuff, has it been accurate and is it reliable? And how dirty is it and that kind of thing? I think it's actually pretty good ammo for the money. So let me know. And yeah, probably expands at high velocity. That probably is a decent round for pests or even big pests, I would think. But please let me know down below. Obviously, I'm not 22 plinkster or anything like that. Let's start with the Blazer first. Let me go back to the small peep. Okay, back to the small peep. Derya TM22 Flash 18. Let's get my stock adjusted right. Position 2 for me, or 3. I can do either. And I'm just shy of 5'11". So this really has a lot of range for kids. And again, short reach trigger. It has a nice trigger. It's very light. It's easy to tap them off fast, as you saw previously. Nice safety, good ergo. Feels good, very lightweight. I like this thing. Obviously, I'm not going for precision, so it ran the CCI fine. Let's try this Winchester. This is the most janky looking. And keep in mind, I'm just going fast. That ran fine. That's good. Okay, 6 left of the Aguila hot ammo. I think it's high velocity stuff. Okay, I'll slow it down a little bit because this will be the last rounds of the video. Smoky. And 1 dud there at the end, unfortunately. I had 3 duds today, 2 Winchester and 1 Aguila. Other than that, this thing has been awesome. And keep in mind, I purposely have the sight set high, even at 25. That's just 12 yards, or 23 and a half yards. So I got like 1.5 inches, 2 inches high. That's good for my drop here at 12 yards. CCI, Winchester, slowed it down a little bit with the Aguila. I mean, if I was benched or prone with a scope, I'm guessing that's pretty accurate stuff. I'm glad I slowed down a tad, and it was still pretty rapid standing offhand. So it's accurate. It's ran 7 different types of ammunition. I think this thing's been really good. So pick one up. I mean, it's very budget with all these features. I asked them, they were going to send me the metal. If you're going to do long range precision and you don't care about the weight, maybe get the metal 100 and put a scope, a nice scope. I wasn't going to do it. I don't have an extra scope. I wanted lighter weight. So if I needed to get up in the mountains or do something, a lot of movement, or hand it to someone that's even less able than I am, it can do it. But it's fun. I mean, let's just say it's a great, fun pickup for your big kid like me. Nice butt pad as well. You can adjust the comb up as well. 4 position, as I've said. Very nice ergo, very short reach. Nice fast trigger to run. It's very light. Light break and a flat faced. I need to pick up some 25 rounders, I think, and it's been fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please always like, share, subscribe, get down there in the comments, hit the notification bell, look at my Paul Harrell tribute playlist, and I'll catch you on the flip side.